フルカウンター。
Alright boys, so the guaranteed SSR draw is getting a new update to where you can now guarantee characters at a higher rate, and today we're going to quickly go over, is it worth summoning and should you be spending your tickets? As you see right now, I probably have one of the highest out of everyone in the game that didn't spend money for it, but 52 have been saved. I've been saving them since the start of the year, 6 whole months, so I could take full advantage of this, but let's just go through the actual patch notes quickly. Alright, so we are getting the new banner tonight, which is the new Brunhill, which I made my video for like 3-4 days ago now. I made it way too early. I completely forgot what day it was because the heat on that day was crazy. But if you want to go watch that video to understand is it worth summoning, then go ahead. I'll quickly say right now, yes and no. No, because the character is not really that good and she's not really meta. But she could be good later on because she does buff up Ragnarok characters, or she gets buffed from Ragnarok characters. So if we start getting Ragnarok units that are actually good, then maybe it might be worth it. What I will say is though, we are getting the new Ragnarok character on the 30th, and her banner does leave on the 5th of July. So if you really want to, wait until JP gets the new Ragnarok character to see if it is worth summoning for Brunhill, to see if they do actually work well together. And as well, the banner is decent for rare characters, so if you actually are going to get SSR on the banner, then you may get someone good. That's the quick rundown of the banner. But here is the new feature. So basically what this is, if you haven't seen my last video, you can now on the actual guaranteed SSR tickets select any character you want, which realistically is literally only Green Sario, because every other character has been a part 1 and part 2, and then a few of the part 3 units, which would be basically Chandler, Sario, the ones at the bottom. Basically these are characters that have been out for a while now, and the chances are you probably got them enough dupes, or you don't really care about them enough to even get them. So the main one you're summoning for is Sario, and I will tell you right now, it's not really worth it. Obviously if you really want him to get him 6-6, then go for it, but to be honest with you lot, this guy or girl has been on a lot of banners now to where, to be fair, Chandler's gonna come out. Probably going to be in that Chandler banner too. I mean, literally, this guy's been in so many banners now. I wouldn't really call him rare anymore. Even though you may not even have him, or you may only have a few dupes for him, I still wouldn't really call him a rare character anymore. And as for a character, not too great, if I'm being honest with you lot. Nothing too special about it. I used to use him last night and wasn't impressed at all by him. Just not really a great character, if I'm being honest with you lot. The main thing is the Grace though. But I'd say the Grace is, it's not bad to have. I mean, if you have him 6-6, you're going to use it, because it's literally just lowering the crit chance and crit damage. There's no reason why you wouldn't use it. But what I will say is though, it's not needed. I mean, right now, if you look at the top tier characters a little bit, like Merlin, or some Merlin, even Rimuru, they're still doing so much damage even without critting, because the pace is so high. Tracer Melee, yes, he does do a lot of damage if he crits you, but even still, not doing too much damage if you don't crit. Barnes still doing a lot of damage. My whole point really right now is the fact that critting, we're kind of moving a little bit away from a crit meta, like, because we're not really using Green Golfer no more. We're using mostly characters that can buff up our stats, just so we can have higher crazy attack stat to where we don't need to crit. So obviously right now you probably have a few tickets and you may want to go in and try and get them, but even still, it's not guaranteed. I mean, the increased rate is only 20%, so it's still 1 in 5 of every ticket. And I've seen a few people, and even my comments, say they spent like 20 tickets and didn't get him. Obviously all RNG there, but I mean, if you're going to spend a ticket, you might as well select him. If you only have 1 or 2, you might as well go for it. But personally myself, 52, I have been saving for Sario, but then I found out that Tamio's Grace is so much better, like infinitely better. Literally, Tamio's Grace will make you win games because of how powerful it is. Sario's Grace ain't going to make you win games because Tamio's just broke. I'm sure you know what it is, but when you get attacked, you recover damage and you also disable skills. Like, this is like, if it was him, I would spend all my tickets right now. Literally, this is like the most, he ruined PvP. I'm gonna say right now, this guy ruined PvP with just his Grace. I hate finding it. And when you start heading towards top tier PvP, when you start finding the Yans, it is so annoying to us. So just off that alone, I'd rather wait for him to get added to the banner to where I have 1% chance to pull him rather than trying to pull Sario, because I may pull Sario then, but still, I am definitely saving for actual Tamio. But personally myself now, I may do this, not too sure, but Chandler has now been leaked to be not BFS to a character. So now we know Chandler is going to get added into this actual guaranteed S-Star draw ticket. And at that point, well, I might want to save for him. So if you want to know when Tamio is going to get added into the actual S-Star ticket banner to actually pull him, it is always, at the moment that we know of, it's always 3 months after they leave. Super delayed, man. It used to be 1 week, but now it's 3 months. Absolutely mugging it. I know, I wish it wasn't like that, but that's how it is. So it does mean we're going to get Tamio be added, at least on JP, so 2 weeks after on Global. But on July 28th is when we're going to get Tamio in the actual guaranteed SR ticket draw. And obviously by then, the Wish event will be gone. I believe it might be a 2-week event, or even if it is a 1-month event, it still leaves right before Tamio. And Netmarble definitely did this on purpose because they know people are saving tickets, and they want you to spend the tickets on Sario because that's like the big catch really, and then to where you have no tickets for Tamio. But 100% boys, if you're free to play, Sario, not really worth it. You barely see anyone using it, mainly because no one has him 6-6, but even then, you just rather use the Sario Grace, the one that we can actually crit, and at that point, even still, you'd rather use Tama Grace. I can't stress how broken it is, boys. I seriously. Also, while Sario Grace is obviously just free to use and really, really good, the main use from it is really having Zelda and sub-slot, and even to be fair, with the Chandler coming out, Chandler is having more damage towards debuff on enemies, I believe it's something like that, and at that point, well, having Sario Grace on him might actually be really, really good, so it's definitely up to you. If you have one or two, then go for it. But even at that point, I just recommend saving. I mean, when I told you I'll start saving months ago now, I think I was on like 25. I'm now on 50. So by the time Sario, or I guess Tamio does come out in a month's time, or on the 20th of July, I'll probably have around 60, I think. And then I'll make the decision then, depending on how lucky I do get on the Chandler banner, if I should save a Chandler. There's no reason to save a Chandler, obviously, other than the fact that I want to get him 6-6. But I think I might go out on Tamio. And even getting Tamio once or twice would be infinitely better than just getting a Sario 6-6, because that Grace is just too powerful. Alright, so a quick rundown of where you can get some tickets if you are a free player, of course. The main one, and where, to be fair, I got a lot of mine. I think even the ones I have right now, I'm not too sure, because it's been that long. But you can do reverse stages. There's been many, many guides here. Season 1 and Season 2 is quite hard, especially Season 1, because you're more or less using characters you probably haven't leveled up before, like all the rare characters. But I believe they give you some... I don't know. I can't remember which one it is. I think it might be Sigurd. Which one have I not done? It's this one right here. I think it's really easy. I probably can do it right now. It is... Okay, is it Belly? Oh, Bellion. Okay, so you got to level up Bellion. That's quite annoying. But I assume that you know how reverse stages work, so I can get one right there. Also, I believe right now we're going to get a new PvP event that's coming literally with this new update, which I think is the 44 PvP update as well, where I think you can get 2 tickets for free as well. And then I believe as well you can get another 1 free ticket as well for doing the new actual boss right now. If you didn't know, for the next 2 weeks, I believe. I think we've already gotten 2 of them. Yeah, we do. So we're going to get the new one. So I think Galen's nephew, I believe it is the blue one right there. We're going to get him as well, where you can get another ticket. And like I said as well, you get a bunch of tickets too just for logging in. I believe Elizabeth does give you once every 2 weeks. I think. I'm not actually too sure. Okay, so we have that event already. Oh, so you actually get one every week though. So, yeah, I mean, tickets-wise, you should have saved a lot now if you've been saving. Obviously, there's no reason to spend them apart from having like a massive event. And then now that we do know that these tickets or wish events are happening every so often, you can probably expect the next one to happen, probably even also if you're sometime around New Year's. When we get in the New Year banner, which probably will be Mayo or something hype again, like not Trey Meliodas, but something, maybe even Demon King Meliodas, because they love doing Meliodas on the actual New Year's. But if we get him, then we'll probably have another massive event, and I assume they're going to bring their Wish event back then. And at least around that time, so literally 6 months, which I know is a long way to say, but by then, we probably have Tamio in as well. I think we might have Chandler, depending on how the scheduling is going to be up there, and you can probably guarantee all of them then. So, personally, like I said, boys, just save. Let me know though if you are be spending your tickets. I assume most of you right now probably didn't know about this feature, or probably been spending your tickets left and right, so you probably don't have any saved up. But if you do have them saved up, are you going to be spending them? Like I did say, it's not really worth it, but it's totally up to you. I'd personally just rather go for a Tamio, because even I get one once, that's already more worth it than Sario. So yeah, boys, thank you for watching, and yeah, peace.